YouTube, what up, though? I'm gonna keep this one real short, sweet, and simple. As you see in the title of the video, you know what I'm saying? The party girl theory. So I came up with this just thinking to myself in my mind, you know what I'm saying? The party girl theory for me is just a message to guys that, when we're younger in our late teen ages, anywhere from maybe, I would say maybe from 15 saying to mid 20s. So 15 to 25, that's a good 10-year time span, right? So young men and young 20-year-old men, listen up to this. So anywhere between the age of 15 to 25, if you the type that go out or saying like hang with your boys, y'all ever go out, you always notice that when you meet a group of girls, there tends to be maybe one, sometimes two, in rare cases, three or four, you know what I'm saying? Because it might be the whole clique of the girls. But for the most part, on average, you'll run into like if it's a group of girls, it's maybe four or five of them. Out of the four or five of them, I say maybe about two to three of them is what you would label the party girl. The party girl is the girl who every weekend or every chance she get, you know what I'm saying, she's treating, how can I put this? In a 7-day week, this girl is trying to treat almost every day that she can as a party or find any simple reason to treat any specific day, like I said, as a party. So, how normally how people prepare for a party or going to the club is, they start drinking. Now, of course, you'll go to a club and you'll see people smoking weed, but smoking weed is pretty much like an everyday thing. So they're gonna do that regardless. If they're a weed smoker, they're gonna smoke regardless every single day. But see, you associate drinking alcohol with partying, right? Like you go to the party, people gonna drink liquor, they're gonna have that beer on deck, and they're gonna be popping pills and sniffing cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like them is the for sure party drugs. You feel me? And so like I said, to the younger crowd, when y'all out there dating and stuff, you'll run into the girl that fits the party girl category. Like she acts like every single day she just can't wait to go to a party, or she can't wait to go to the club, or she can't wait to go to the fucking bar. And if this girl ever gets the chance to like vent to you about her problems, you'll hear her oftentimes saying she wish she was in a party type situation. The party girl, they're distinct. You know who they are just from being around them enough to hear them talk. They'll pretty much tell on themselves, right? The party girl doesn't want to grow up. She doesn't want to be held accountable or responsible. Like I said, she wants to either, drink, pop pills, or sniff cocaine to escape her everyday problems and treat every day of her regular life as if it's a party. You know what I'm saying? Girls that party all the time, they mostly be up at nighttime and they try to sleep during the daytime. Almost like a vampire. But that's real life, real shit. They mostly stay up at nighttime and they try to sleep mostly during the daytime, and they want to do that over and over again. And whenever they get stressed or they go through real life problems, or whenever like some of their trauma, yeah, trauma with a T, or whenever they get involved in drama with a D, they want for their escape or their way of coping with certain situations that trigger them to end ultimately like if they were at a party. There's something about it's something about them being in a party or club situation that just helps them cope, you know what I'm saying? And it's only one way to label that type of female. That's the party girl, and oftentimes what you'll see is guys trying to, everybody, well, I can't say everybody, but for the most part, like guys that are experienced, they look at the party girl as an easy lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, shoot, that's an easy one. I could, what I'm saying, talk to her, bring her back to the crib, Okay, my apologies for the technical difficulty for whatever reason. Or it ain't for whatever reason. I gotta update the my Chromebook or whatnot. So from time to time, it just randomly drops the Wi-Fi signal, and then I gotta start it over, restart it. But anyway, working with what I got here, that ain't important. Like I was saying, the party girl. A lot of you young guys want to avoid this type of female. Now, some guys might see her as a challenge or think, I could change her. I see the potential in her, but ultimately, she's the party girl for a reason. She earned that label for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes crackheads can't help but be crackheads, and that's what they that's what they do best in life. You know what I'm saying? And of course they want better, but they can't help who they are or who they become. And that's the same thing with the party girl, man. Like you gotta realize sometimes it don't matter how much you believe in her. Does she believe in herself? If she really believed in herself, that she would have seen her full potential and made more out of herself or wanted more out of herself and for her life than to be labeled as the party girl. You know what I'm saying? These girls will find any excuse or any reason uh to try to convince themselves that they are not the problem. You know, that's just the type of individuals they are. They don't want to believe that they could possibly be the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's everyone else. It's not them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful of that. You have to be very, very careful of that because dealing with these type of individuals could be very detrimental to your life or the lifestyle that you would like to live, especially if you have like high morals and you have like set goals for yourself and you want to be successful. Sometimes you have to understand that this type of individual won't uplift you, but ultimately they'll weigh you down. And that's not what you need. You know what I'm saying? You need positive energy, positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? Would you really want to argue with an individual about their lifestyle, how they choose to live, when you could just do your own thing? You know what I'm saying? The choice is very simple. Either you can avoid this type of individual, or if you do associate with this type of individual, just know that it doesn't have the potential to be a healthy, long term relationship. You know what I'm saying? Take it for what it is. It's just a time and a moment type thing. You gotta be realistic though. The party girl is ultimately the party girl for a reason, and that's because that's the lifestyle that she chose, and that's what she wants the most. And you will know without a doubt because, like I said, whenever this person becomes stressed or feel like they're in the corner, they will often reminisce or straight up tell you that they wish they were, you know, pretty much at a party, at a club, etc. You know what I'm saying? You'll know it without a doubt. You know, people that smoke weed, most of the time when they get stressed, if they don't already have a joint or a blunt, they'll be like, man, I wish I had some weed. Because they understand that that's what they use to cope. And that is what puts them in the right headspace to think and find a solution. And the thing with the party girl is she's not going to think or find a solution because she automatically wants to be in that party type environment. So, like I said, to all my fellas, anywhere from the age of 15 to 25. And it might be some older guys who just aren't as experienced in the field dealing with females that might, you know, have to learn the hard way. But if you hear this message, just know you need to avoid that type of female. You know what I'm saying? Avoid them at all costs. It is what it is, but avoid them. Anything that's good for you, it will be good for you. You won't have to question it. It won't stress you out. You'll know automatically that, oh, this right here, this is good for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, stuff that be bad for you, you can feel it. A lot of the times, you'll see the red flags, and it's really up to you as an individual to to have that type of discernment and actually call it out or recognize what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't change the party girl. All you could pretty much do is pray for them and wish them the best. You'll see their potential, but it's not up to you to tap into that. It's really up to them. So but yeah, that was my whole goal, just to come up here and just drop that message real quick. You know, saying I'll holler at y'all later. Like I said, I plan on going live daily. You know what I'm saying, for maybe for like a whole 30 days, maybe 31 days. Just go live every single day of it. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where I could just 30 days straight, 24 hours. Y'all just gonna see everything I'm doing. Like, nah, but as far as just at least making some content and just going live and screaming on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to make that a goal of mine to try to do something or put something out just every day. So, I mean, y'all be easy.